Welcome, brothers and sisters. Welcome, chiefs and elders of our community. I am so glad to see such a full room. As we discussed in our last meeting, our community ecotourism project may help develop our village and protect our forest. But keep in mind that many other such projects have failed before due to a lack of trust, cooperation, and social connections in their communities. In other words, a lack of social capital. So please keep that in mind and stay engaged. For today, we're going to need 5 volunteers to help us with our first activity. So if you want to participate, in a minute, I'm going to ask you to come up to the front of the room. But before that, let's close our eyes and consider for a second, yes, let's close your eyes and consider for a second, am I going to participate or not in this activity? Picture that scene, am I going to stand up and come to the front of the room or I'll stay seated? Now make that decision and open your eyes. All right, let's step out from that scene now and let me ask you, for those who would have come, what compelled you to come? Is it because you know me or you trust me as a leader? Is there something about your social connections in the room that may have empowered to come up to the front of the room? And for those who thought, oh no, I'm not coming, what was holding you back? Also, do you think more men or more women would have come up to the front of the room? These are very important questions that I ask in my research in considering the role that social capital plays at empowering community members through ecotourism. In essence, I asked, do people who have more social capital get more empowered from community ecotourism projects? And does gender matter? I use mixed methods to analyze surveys and interviews in 2 community ecotourism projects in Ghana. And my results show that, yes, people who have more social capital tend to get more empowered from these community projects. Great. But guess what? Men consistently tend to be more empowered, particularly politically empowered, and also have more social capital than women. Now, interviews reveal that although women would like to participate in decision-making, there are socio-cultural norms that tend to sideline women into other roles such as selling food to tourists. Without the political empowerment of the women, these ecotourism projects may be misrepresenting the views and the interests of the women and also missing out on their knowledges. So, in understanding the inequalities of social capital and empowerment and how those are embedded in sociocultural norms will compel practitioners to develop locally appropriate projects that do not further gender inequalities. Keep in mind that when we don't look at gender, we're only telling the story of half of the people in this room. Thank you, and see you at the next meeting.